Quite good, quite a lot, quite everything.
Okay. Hector, how are you?
How are you today? I'm just reaching my house, so for that reason,
Oh, really? Are you
yes,
driving?
my motorcycle. But today I decided to
Ah,
take the class at my home, so I tried to leave early, and well,
okay.
I just reached the home.
All right. Ready?
All right,
Are you at
teacher.
the office?
Yeah, I still in the office.
Okay. All right, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Hector, is that your mom in the picture?
No, it's my great grandmother.
Okay, really?
Yeah, she was the owner of this house. Yeah, so this is my heritage, her house.
Yeah. Hey, Lisandro,
Hi, how are you?
stressed.
That's typical.
Why? It's almost Friday.
Oh,
I'm using my
Almost,
cell
almost.
phone right now. I don't know what's happening with my internet connection, so I'm on my phone.
Me today is Friday because I'll be off Friday and Saturday. I will work on Sunday, unfortunately. But for me today is Friday. It's a beers time, I think.
So
okay.
it's Friday.
Not all the people receive the class, right?
Mm,
No,
no, but the ones that you see or the ones that you have seen the past days, are the ones that are the. I think that's gonna be the group, at the end.
Okay. I cannot hear you so well, Lisandro.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm
You
using
sounds like a
my
robot.
phone. My internet. I don't know. It's
it's
not
weird.
working.
He didn't pass the captcha test. He shouldn't be allowed here. Damn, what's happening?
All right, guys. So um, today we are gonna finish the topic that we studied on Monday, and we're gonna finish it with the debate, right? I have our second debatable topic. So let me share my screen so I can show you the scenario.
Schedule.
So once again, guys, I want you to take a picture of it because you don't have this information. This is only on my version.
Okay, I
So,
got a screenshot.
okay.
For women in managerial positions be mandatory.
So, Manuel, can you please help me read?
Of course. Give me a second. Okay. Background. The use of quotes is controversial as many people feel they hinder the most qualified people from being chosen for leadership roles within a company. However, it remains the case that women are significantly underrepresented, underrepresented on boards and in managerial. It's good
The
managerial.
pronunciation for this word is managerial.
Okay, in managerial positions in the business world, would the introduction of a certain compulsory number of positions for women help change that? Would be that even fair?
Okay. So the use of quotas is controversial as many people feel they hinder. What is hinder, guys? What is hinder?
Pues no idea.
Only God knows that.
Okay,
It's like
hinder,
during the difficulties.
yes. When you make something, you make something seem difficult. That is hinder.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the use of quotas is controversial as many people feel they hinder the most qualified people from being chosen for leadership roles within a company. However, it remains the case that women is the pronunciation for the plural noun, right? Women are significantly underrepresented on boards and managerial positions, in managerial positions in the business world. So with the introduction of a certain compulsory, you have the stress on the second syllable, compulsory number of positions for women helped change that? Would be that even fair? Okay, but what about the question that we have? Should quotas for women on boards and in managerial positions be mandatory? How do you understand this question? Mario, how do you understand this question? Your microphone is on mute, Mario.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Um, yeah, I think this is regards the fact that maybe some people can think that it's maybe or should be mandatory that women should have the best position in a company. Sometimes people think that women can make more than three things at the same time
Mm-hmm.
compared with men's, right?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Okay. All right. Um, how do you understand this expression, women on boards?
Women on boards. So
What does it mean?
I understand like the women are um,
It's women.
uh, into the competition or women's into the company. I don't know if I'm mistaken.
No,
When some
no, that
people
will be
when some
on
people
board.
are
Will
on
be on.
board,
The board is
so
like a commitment or the maximum organ in a business that make decisions.
exactly,
Yes.
right? If
Mm,
some
thank
people
you.
are on board, they are uh, in front of
Highly
big
level.
responsibilities, so they are in charge uh, of something that is really important for the company, and they are like uh, the guide or the leaders. Okay, all right. And what is the meaning of quota?
The number of something.
Okay, yes, it's a number of something, exactly. So, prepare arguments. We're gonna have the same activity we had yesterday. I want you to prepare arguments in favor and against the question at the top, okay? I'm going to create breakout rooms so you can discuss with your partners. I'm going to give you some minutes and then we are going to go back to the main session and we are going to have the debate. All right?
Okay.
Did you take the picture? Do you have the picture?
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah,
Okay,
I
all
have.
right.
okay.
Hey, Bea,
Hello.
how are you?
What are we doing? I think I'm
Uh,
fine. What about you?
I'm okay, right? Thank you. I don't know if you took the picture, Bea, of the paragraph, the scenario.
I'm gonna send her right
I
now. The picture. I'm gonna send the picture to her right
I
now.
did it.
Oh, okay.
Thank
You
you.
did?
Yeah, I just don't
Okay.
know why. I mean,
Okay, the thing is that, Bea, we're going to have a debate. All right, so I'm going to create a small breakout rooms so you can discuss the question that you have at the top of the paragraph, okay? And a group is going to be in favor and the other group is going to be against. So you're going to prepare your argument based on that,
okay,
all right?
but we don't know still the groups.
Yes, I'm going to create the breakout rooms right now.
Okay, okay.
All right, can you please join? Frank, can you join or you're busy?
We have Bea at the other side. So prepare for for a great debate.
Yeah, but what Sandro says is true because it's not a kind of number, it's a kind of capacity. So it's not necessary to get a quote, a specific quote. It's regarding to the capacity.
Lisandro?
Hi, Neil.
Yeah.
Hi, can you take me back to the group number one, please? My internet is really bad today.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
All right, join.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Jonathan.
What's up, fellas?
What's cracking?
What's up, crackalaking?
Rakalaka.
Hey, Amirkar, we choose to
Hey.
you to defend us.
You're the selected person today for represent us.
Yes,
You are very popular.
You're
yes.
killing me.
Everybody vote for you.
All right.
It's working.
It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
No. And
All right, guys.
So we need.
We're gonna start.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. So let's start with the group that is in favor, right?
Okay. So we've been discussing a lot this subject because we have the only women in this group into our group. So the thing is that what she said was something that basically move the way we're trying to figure out some arguments. But at the end, we I think we made it to 7 points that are very important to be in favor, and these are those points. The first one, we think that women are wiser on making decisions. So because of that, they can be or they should be at higher positions into companies because they are better making those decisions that can determine or determine, I don't know what's the word,
Determine.
determine the path of a company. So because of that, women should be on higher positions into the companies. The second one, we think that they have a more other and more perspectives from those higher positions. So basically, when they are in charge of on something or somewhere, they have more like more point of views in which they can solve problems or they can make those decisions that are going to determine what's going to happen in the in the office. The third one is because it's one of the best ways to promote diversity and putting an example in the matter of inclusion and equality. So basically, that's what's all about nowadays in society around the world, trying to empower more women, trying to give them more chances, more opportunities, and this would be one of the best examples, making them a more participation, making them have more participation into the business world. The fourth one is one of the simplest ones, that is it helps fighting chauvinism in the world, in the business world. So basically that is something that's been there since the beginning of, I don't know, of human history. So it helps to fight it, to fight against. So I think that that's one of the main reasons or one of the basic reasons to make it mandatory. And the fifth one is that it will help to include women into a better working future, because right now women might not have those opportunities, but if we make a first step into that inclusion, into that equality, maybe in a near future, they are going to have more opportunities. So that's what it's all about in society right now.
Okay.
The sixth one is that women represent more than the 50% of global population. So they deserve a similar proportion of opportunities in any field they want to participate in. In this case, we were discussing about it, that there are a lot of job positions over the world, and maybe just because men are supposed to fill those positions, women don't have the same opportunities than men. So we think that because they are a majority in the world, they need or they should have more opportunities to participate. And the last one is that these quotas that should be mandatory are not discriminating men. These quotas are just compensatory measures because of what's been happening to women throughout history. So basically, as I said in the fourth or the fifth point, is that the first step is to establish quotas, mandatory quotas. But
Okay.
because of they being established, it doesn't mean that men are going to be discriminated. It's just a way to compensate how things have been through all history. So
All
those
right.
are our point of views and our arguments.
Okay. What about the other group?
Okay, I will
All right,
represent the
Mario.
group.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we just have 2 points of view. Everything right here is very simple because this is not matter of quotes of how many women or how many men will be in a company. This is going to be just matter of knowledge, skills, abilities to get the job, right? In my case, in my position, in or my group position, we think that we cannot be comparing women's situation like slaves in the past, right? We're not just giving prizes, gifts, because in the past they were just the guys in the past, they thought that they were made just for home works, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, everybody needs to perform the best way to get the position. Personally, on TELUS, what I can see is that I was telling to the group that we have 20 managers. 18 of them are uh, women. We have just 2 men as a supervisors. And like just putting an example, as my partner said right before, um, he's comparing women with black people, with slaves. What is happening with the black people in the state? They are causing troubles, right? So it's the same way we think that they will make at the company. They will just select their best friend. They will be involved in gossip. They will be just taking in consideration their group, right? It's not like igualdad. I forgot it. Equality. I don't know. Igualdad.
Equal.
Yeah.
Equality.
Quality.
Yeah, this is not being equal and this is not being fair. That's why
Mm-hmm.
we're not agreed that this must be quote situation, quote matter. Must be based on knowledge, abilities, skills, and that's it.
Okay. All right. Who can add something else?
Something else about what?
About what Mario said.
So we are against the.
A person from the same group.
We are agree. We agree.
You agree?
Agree. Yes.
Yeah. Well, we are that is the main idea because if you put like a mandatory or is like a law, it's not a good idea for us. We think like if a business are looking for positions, maybe 5 positions, and women and men can be the same opportunity. The difference will be the skills and experience, the knowledge, and the best person who and the person who has more of that will be chosen. And but maybe it has to be like work or learn from the school, change minds on people that women or women and men can be or can do the same work no matter what. I think like yesterday I see offering a position in Ironman for technical or for mechanic. I don't know what is this the right position, but they mentioned like a mechanic. They mentioned that they want like more women present their resume to the position.
Resume.
Resume to the position.
Yeah.
So I think that the culture is changing here in El Salvador now. So uh, women, in that case, only have to be more have to be study more or with more experience. I don't know, something like that, because now in the market, the opportunity is that you only have to be like with a good resume, with a good experience, and that's is all.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, teacher, that the successful of a company is not depends on a quota of women's or men's. It depends on the qualification and the experience and the knowledge that the manager position and the staff position has. So that's why we are against quotas.
Okay, so you think, guys, that either men or women both can do the same job?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes, if has the ability, skill is 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 okay. Because
Okay.
here the problem here with this topic, and I can't offend any women, but I think everybody can have the opportunity to take that position. But I think a lot of women prefer to looking at AC job because that position is very struggle because has to work a lot, has to create different I don't know, what is the adequate word, but different solution to the company. And there are here in El Salvador, there are a lot of women study and improve your life, but maybe there are 60% prefer to looking at easy job, only work 8 hours, doesn't study. I think.
Okay.
Or maybe the quotas will help to raise interest into more fields to women, because maybe women are not interested in some areas,
positions
some
or
areas,
areas. Yeah.
or area in some areas because they know that they won't find a job if they graduate into that area. So if there were quotas, mandatory quotas for companies, maybe that would raise the interest, I
Yeah.
think. And within time, we would see, or we would see, or we could see a change on the culture, in the culture of, for example, instead of being something mandatory, it would be a natural thing to happen. But let's say within 20 years or 50 years, we could see women studying for the, or studying populations, equal populations of students in, for example, engineering or robotics or specific fields that are filled with men. And maybe that those would be, or that would be a good reason to establish mandatory quotas.
Okay.
So to build a more homogeneous, I think, uh, job environment, I think. So I think that quotas would be a nice opportunity in order for women that uh, are trying to do something different to,
Okay. All right.
to pursue,
And that,
to chase their dreams.
yeah, exactly. Well, in this topic, guys, let's me to the next one, which is career advice. So I would like to start this topic by asking you what you studied at the university, Freddie.
I studied business administration, but then I got a master degree at financial.
When you finished high school, business administration was your first option.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. And why did you decide to study business administration?
Because it has an open context to work, and at that time I were not too sure about what I wanted, so I defined that the finance for me was good, and but in the business administration has a lot of opportunities to work in different kind of areas, so that's why I decided.
So you think that that career is profitable?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, good. Um, let's see. Bea, what did you study at the university?
I study communications
Okay, and why did you decide to study communication?
because I didn't know what to study.
Oh, really?
So
So it was a
yeah,
random decision.
yeah, something like that. I okay. This is embarrassing, but I did like papers, and I wrote all the professions that I wanted to study.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, when I pick design, I was like, not maybe no. And
Okay.
then I picked law, and I was like, no, maybe not. And then I picked communications, and it was like, yeah, it could be that. So
All right. It's like, oh,
that's
okay,
my
it will be
history.
fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Mario, what did you study at the university?
I studied social work at the university.
Okay, all right. But you work at a call center.
Yeah, I couldn't complete the career because of some things that I needed to work for, paying the rent, paying the coat of the car, everything, right? I didn't have
Okay.
time, and I just blocked myself into a call center. I'm
Okay.
sorry, guys. I tell you.
All right. Who received some advice in order to decide what to study at university? Nobody?
I didn't receive any that much advices. However, just like something like a recommendations because
Ah, okay.
at the time I decided to go to the university, I was a volunteer at
Mm-hmm.
Red Cross, Salvadorian Red Cross, and I saw the opportunity to work with ONGs, right? And that
NGOs.
was NGOs. I'm sorry. That
Yes.
was my first job, and I had 19 years old. I remember. I think 19
Mm-hmm.
or 18, and I started just getting $600 per month for a guy 19 years old, single, and living
Yeah, that was a lot.
out of yeah, that was a lot. And I
Mm-hmm.
said that sounds good. Working on that area, it's very good. But if you decide to work for in a hospital for an institution, it's a kind of different. It's more paperwork and less
Yeah.
money.
Okay. All right. Advice, guys, is a noun that is uncountable.
It's uncountable.
Yes, it's uncountable.
We can
So
say
you
how
cannot
many
you
advices.
cannot pluralize it. Okay.
Okay.
You cannot
It's
what?
uncountable. So you say some advice, all right, or a piece of advice.
Okay, uncountable.
Okay, but you never say I didn't receive advices, right? That is not correct. Okay, so let's
What
see,
is the
Montano.
correct form?
Yep.
Which one? What did you say, Bea?
How is the correct form?
The correct form. Some advice or a
Yeah.
piece of advice?
Okay, that's correct.
Yeah, that is correct. But if you say advices,
And
that is not correct.
oh, okay, okay,
Say, uh-huh.
okay.
Okay. All right, Montano, what did you study at the university?
Business administration. As
Business
Freddy.
administration, the same as Freddie.
Yeah, the same as Freddy.
Okay, but you didn't
But
study at the same university.
I don't know. I study at SE School of Management.
Okay. All right, and why did you make the decision to study that career?
Because I saw the pension and all the signatures. Uh, I like it. But my first option was psychology. But the
Oh,
university,
really?
yeah, psychology. But the university didn't have that career, so I decided to study business administration, and I have
Okay.
a master degree on psychology.
All right. Okay. You say subjects, Montano,
Ah,
subjects.
subjects.
Subjects, yeah, subjects. Okay. All right. Let's see. Manuel, what about you?
Well, I started studying system engineering, but I ended up to studying business administration.
Oh, okay. And so the first option was engineering,
Yeah, system engineering.
but eventually you changed your mind.
Yes.
Why?
Because I was working at a Atento that time,
Uh-huh.
and the administrative part caught my attention in that moment.
Mm, okay. All right. And you, Marlon, you studied accounting, right? No?
No, teacher.
But you're an accountant. Well, you work as an accountant.
My
I thought
first
you studied accounting.
My first
No?
option was doctor because my father
Oh,
is a
really?
doctor. Yeah. But when I say to my father, hey, I wanna be doctor like you, he told me never study that career because it's hard. Is the pay is
It's not
bad.
well paid.
It's low pay. You have to waste money. You have to waste time. Uh, People always look bad when you maybe don't do something in the way that they want it to be. So I prefer like you study other career because I don't want like you spend your life in this. So at that moment, I think, well, what other career? So my mother was at that time supervisor in a store. So I think, well, I wanted to be like a supervisor or something like that. So I decided to study business administration.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I start to work, I have the opportunity like the start in administration, but then for something in the life, I have to change to accounting department.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But yeah, in the future, I don't like it to be in accounting all the time because I don't like accounting. But it is like something I think uh, teacher, how do you say momentáneo?
Temporary
It's for me
or
it's
temporary. Mm-hmm.
something temporary.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. The question, guys, in order to know what a person studied at university, well, the common question is, what did you study, right? But also you can say, what did you do at the university?
What I did.
Or
Mm-hmm.
what's
What
your
did you do at
major?
the university?
What's your
Or
major?
what did you
You're in.
Sounds like a very open question. What do you do at university?
Yes, exactly. This is like very common. Okay, what did you do at university, or what did you major it in?
Major in, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or what did you major it in?
Major in.
Mm-hmm.
Major.
Yes.
Okay.
What's your case, Hector?
Which one?
Alvarez. Alvarez. Oh, I forget. Alvarez. Alvarez.
Okay, I studied mechanical engineering, but
Mechanical engineering.
yes, but I didn't finish
Okay.
the career because the period.
That
No,
was
no,
your first
because of
option?
the time.
And that was your first option?
Well, my first option was systems engineer, but I
Okay,
didn't.
same field,
Yes,
right?
it's the same
Mm-hmm.
field.
Same field. All right. Okay, good. I wanted to become an artist, not a teacher. Let me tell you.
Really,
What kind of
artists
kind of
about
arts?
You wanted to have
Oh,
autism? What?
what?
What kind of artist?
You said what? I heard
I
you
wanted
wanted to have autism. What?
no artist.
Oh,
Artist.
okay.
What
Damn.
kind of
What
I
did
artist?
you
wanted to be
hear?
an artist. I said what?
No
Damn,
artist.
my man.
Artist.
Okay.
Yes.
What kind of artist?
I don't know. Maybe. Uh, I would like to. I would like to become a graphic designer.
Okay.
like a
Right.
painting?
You are still on time to get.
Learn. Yep.
Excuse me.
You are still on time to become a designer.
Whatever
Yeah,
you want.
but
Don't have
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think so.
I don't
I
think
don't
we
think
could
so.
do it
Right.
that right.
But the thing is that, well, one day my sister told me to study English. So it was like, Okay, but why? I mean, I don't like it. I don't like the language. Like, come on, try. Who knows? So, and I studied a simple course and I liked it. And then when I finished it, I decided to become an English teacher.
Oh,
Right. So I received some advice, right? And it worked at the end.
okay.
And you decided that with one course.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
we are
You're
here
still in time.
years and
You're still in time because on October 10 I will make the test for the National University. I'll try, and I have 37.
37.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. All right, guys. Let me share
Can you tell us something about the test for tomorrow?
which test.
You said there will be a test tomorrow.
forget the word test, teacher, please.
The thing is
He was
that
kidding.
the thing
He
is
was
that
kidding.
you used to have an exam or a short quiz every Friday, right?
No.
No, no.
Well,
Oh, what is that?
Rolando told me something
Yes.
about it.
What
What
is
is
that?
that?
Oh, I
Mhm.
Never heard
What
of
is
it.
I think he's wrong.
Big lie.
But
But you won't have any quiz tomorrow, guys.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's gonna be next week.
We don't,
I'll let you know.
we don't know what that means.
yeah,
Okay, guys, I have some aspects right here. So I want you to discuss these aspects, right? And let's try to focus on the ones that influence career choices, right? And what are the three most significant ones? So I have location, education, luck, social background, timing. Okay, that is a really good point. Skills and abilities, previous experiences, gender, context, values, and motivations. Okay. Well, in my case, motivation was crucial in order to become an English teacher, right? In my case, right? So, what do you think uh, are the three most significant aspects in order to make a career choice?
Skills and abilities. It could be another one.
Social backgrounds could be.
Social
Social
background.
background. Why
Yeah.
social background?
Like I,
Excuse me?
It depends maybe of what kind of advice you received during your childhood could be.
like an influence, no?
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, in my case, I think that is one of the most crucial things to decide what to study, because in my case, for example, I didn't want to study with the same people I was studying in at school,
Yeah.
because I don't know, I was bored about that people. I didn't like them. And for me to enter into college and having to share more time with them wasn't an option. So when I made that exam that determines what you should study, my first option was engineering too. But
Mm-hmm.
the thing,
Engineering.
because I graduated in electricity back in school, so the thing is that my first option was electrical engineering.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, oh, damn, I'm going to spend 5 more years with these guys, or some of them, and I can
Yeah.
thank them. So I have to find another path. And the second one was pretty 180 degrees, the opposite. it was communication, and I was like, communications and engineering, what the fuck?
Yeah.
they don't
Mm-hmm.
they don't match, nothing, even one single subject. So it was like, it could be. My mother majored in that, so it was, and I maybe attended with her a few times to college, and I do remember things. So I decided, because of that, because I didn't want to spend one more second with my school classmates. So basically that determined what I wanted to study. And I didn't think about, for example, if it was profitable or not, or if it was something that was actually required. And that's in my case. I think that I don't need to choose three significant. I think that most important is the social background. If
Okay,
you
the social background.
yeah, your
Mm-hmm.
social background, because if you need to make money, you should or you have to study something focused for example, technologies. So you basically have to be a developer, a co-developer, or a software or hardware engineer, or things
Yeah.
like that. So I think that for me, all of those ones are not. Yeah, they make their part, but the most important in my case is social background.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Bea?
Um, I think skills and abilities,
Skills and
uh,
abilities. Mm-hmm.
yeah, values and motivations, and timing.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why some people just make the decision to study a 3-year career, right? Because of timing, right? So they want to
Or
finish as soon as possible and start working, right? So, but uh-huh. Yes, Bea?
I thought it was because they were working too, but I just don't know if that's what you just said because I couldn't hear it well.
So that's why some people make the decision to study a 3-year career. A 3-year
Oh,
career.
okay, so timing, it doesn't refer, for example, if I'm working and I just can go to study at night, for example.
Not really. Not really.
But
Timing in this case is like
Oh, okay.
how long you're going to study that career.
Jaime, but
Oh, okay, okay.
I think Bea has a good point because for me, timing as well will be a point. For example, the nearest university that I have because I have problems with the transportation. So I'm gonna pick the one that is available in the nearest university.
Yeah.
There are some people that make the effort to go to another one that is far away and to try to study the what they want. But in some cases, it's not affordable to this person, so they choose the nearest one.
It all depends from the point of view you see it, right?
Yeah.
So, mhm. Like for example, when I started my career, I said, "Oh my God, it's 5 years career." Okay, and it's like 55 subjects. So I was like, "Oh my God, that's a lot of time."
Wow.
So I'm going to, I mean, 5 years, and I felt like, whoa, I will never finish. But I mean, you know that eventually, okay, you realize that time really goes by quickly, right? Okay. Well, guys, we are going to stop right here. We are going to continue with this topic tomorrow. Don't worry,
Okay.
right? You won't have any quiz tomorrow. Quiz is going to be next week. All right. And I'll let you know in
What is a
advance.
quiz?
Perfect.
Huh?
Thank
What
you,
is a
teacher.
Thank you,
quiz?
teacher.
Okay, all right.
And
Wait,
the
wait, wait.
test
Hold
we
on,
did.
hold on.
See you.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay,
But wait, there's more.
Bye,
don't
take
leave,
care.
don't leave.
Bye. Take care.
Hold on, okay. Let me go over the attendance.
We were all here. Goodbye.
Present.
We lost Amilcar.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, Hector Alvarez,
Present.
Okay.
Jonathan Cruz,
Present.
Manuel Gomez,
Present.
Freddy Enriquez,
Present.
Marlon Hernandez,
Present.
Hector Lopez,
Here I am.
okay. Gilberto Martinez. Who's Gilberto?
I don't know.
Okay. Mario Mejia,
Present.
Bea Mendoza,
Here.
Jose Montano,
He was just here some seconds ago.
oh, he left. Huh. Okay, Lisandro. Okay.
Two.
Ana Rivas. Okay. Fran Salazar.
Present.
Carlos Santos. Missing. Edwin Vasquez. Excused. All right. Okay, guys. I'll let you go right now.
Hey, I miss.
You.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Bye.
See you. See you. Bye bye.
Yeah.
You didn't say my name, Jaime.
I did.
Yeah?
Bye.
Yes, I did. I mean, you
Sorry.
never hear your name. Come on, I did.
No, but did you use Jose or Aurelio?
Jose, because it
No,
says Jose
that's
on Schoology. It says Jose.
okay, no problem.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye bye, Bea.